First and foremost, I'd like to start by giving all praises, honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rokah Kodash. Right? Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the men who teach the word in sincerity and truth. All the Akim, all the other brothers, pushing the words also in sincerity and truth. Right? Bringing this message for the lost sheep of the house of Israel, which consists of the Negroes, the Latinos, the Hispanics, Native Americans, Caribbean, and Arawaks. Right? For you, this message is for. Now, the name of the lesson going to be, right, the importance of achieving the point of a just balance. Right? It's very important to achieve the point of a just balance. Reason being is, right, if you're off balancing, everything will be malfunctioning on the earth. In your body, in your life, in your household, with your children, husband and wife, right? Children and parents, right? All these things will be, if you don't have a just balance, it will be off balance. And coming down to the late half year in Esau kingdom, which is the so-called white man, the Caucasian, yes, that is the biblical Edomite, right? We coming down into the late half in his kingdom, where the mark of the beast going to be implemented, mandatory all over the world soon. World War III done start. The height side going to kick off soon, right? So now is the time when it need to be that balance. And balance in what? The spirit. Balance in knowing what is required of you of the Most High. So that you won't be deceived. The Most High won't send a spirit of strong delusion upon you. Because it's a real bad thing for a man to be being deceived and not know that they are really on us, the Most High blind, man. Right? That is not a good thing at all. Right? So, we're going into the lesson. Right? And the first scripture we'll be taking from is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and 35. Right? This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, right? Verse 35. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment, right? In meter, in weight, or in measure, right? Just balance, just weight, right? A just Ephraim and a just hin. Shall you have, I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. So you see the Most High say, you shall do no unrighteousness in judgment, right? And Israel, starting with all them pastors and them preachers and them, they're doing unjust, right? Unrighteous judgment. Because, hey, the Most High say, right? Nothing that no word that come out of him mouth will come back void. It have a lot of people teaching that the laws, statutes, and commandments are the Most High done away with. Now, keeping the laws cannot give you salvation, because salvation will come by having faith, right? But the scripture says in the book of Romans, do we make void the law through faith, right? I believe we could get that in Romans, right? Romans chapter 'Alright, I can't mind it because I can't find the exact scripture, but nevertheless, I know it is in Romans, right? But the scripture said, do we make void faith, right? Do we make void the law through faith? Because you have to establish, right? Paul also saying in Romans, right? Show you my faith, right? I wonder if I can get on 2 Timothy. Be a little patient with me. Let's grab hold on this. Right. James, the book of James, chapter 2, verse 17. Even so, faith, if it had not works, is dead being alone. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show you my faith by my works. So you see what the scripture telling you here? If you say you believe in the Most High, you will want to do the things that He commanded. You'll want to do the things that the Most High set forth, and He said is pleasing and acceptable in his eyesight. Right? I'm going to the book of Psalms. Psalms chapter 19. Right? Here the scriptures say about the Most High law, statutes, and commandments, right? The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. And the commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening thy eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. Right? The judgment of the Lord are true and righteous altogether, more to be desired than gold, yea, much more than fine gold, sweeter than the honey and the honeycomb. So you see the scripture say the law of the Lord is perfect. So why the Most High going and done away with something that is perfect? It makes no sense. The Most High not going and done away with, and he haven't did away with any of his laws. Because the scripture said in New Jerusalem, in the kingdom of heaven, the laws will be written in our inward parts. So if the Most High done away with the laws, wait is he going to tell me that it need to be written in our inward parts for? Is you people who not really going into the scriptures and studying to show yourself approved, pursuant to the book of 2 Timothy. We will get our scripture too. Right? Because it's a serious thing with people outside there going astray and time almost up. Right? 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh power, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. But shun profane and vain babbling, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. So the word profane means to be outside of the temple. So anything outside of righteousness, what is the temple? Yahweh Shai. Anything outside of that you should shun. Right? But the point is, study to show yourself approved, because how you go as a man of the Lord teaching people in these critical times that we're going down into here, that the laws, statutes, and commandments done away with. When the Most High say he laws all together, I'll read it, Psalms chapter 19 verse 9. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever, and the judgment of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. The Most High judgment, and what is it? Earlier on in verse 7, the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The Most High laws, statutes, and commandments is perfect, so he not going to done away with it. It makes no sense to do away with something that is perfect. Right? But let me show you what's going on with all them people and them who saying that. This is what's going on with them. The book of Romans, chapter 10. This is what's going on with all you here. Romans chapter 10, verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. For they, being ignorant of Yahweh power's righteousness, and going about to establish their own righteousness, having not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of Yahweh power. So that was going on. All they're going about establishing all their own righteousness, but the time coming very soon when destruction going to come. And all they're going to be destroyed. The Most High going to destroy all those who refuse His will. Right? The Most High say the rod is for the back of a fool. And that is being foolish, turning away from where the Most High instruct. The scripture says in Matthew, not one jot or not one tittle should in no wise be passed until all be fulfilled. It are prophecies in this book in fulfilled as the kingdom of heaven not established as yet. So how are you going to say it done away with? That is madness. But I'm going to touch on our scripture here, Job chapter 6. This is the book of Job, chapter 6, verse 2. And here it say, oh, that my grief were thoroughly weighed, and my calamity laid in the balance together. And if you know Job, Job was a man the Most High sent Satan to touch him up. And he went through some horrible things. And here we say, my calamity laid in balance altogether, because the Most High know. Hear me, the Most High select. Job know, whatever he going through now, the Most High will reward him for it once he stay firm to the truth. The Most High don't get down so. If the Most High put you through something, he put you through a punishment. Once you learn the lesson, once you learn the lesson, that you're supposed to learn, the Most High going and reward you for that.